Welcome back to Trentero. I'm David.
Gary.
I'll let him continue doing whatever it is that he's
And any
doing.
further, I was going to fall out of this chair. My God.
All right. We record this Sunday, December 29th at about 1:30 in the afternoon Pacific time. My wife just let us know that Jimmy Carter just passed. So, our condolences to Jimmy Carter and his family. You'll likely see this on January 3rd. So, several days will have passed since this recording and event that happened. Gary wants to do a reading on Kamala Harris.
Yes.
Specifically, her motto or mantra has been, "When we fight, we win." Yeah. So,
God damn it,
we are now
fighting.
Yeah. Are we going to wait? Are we actually going to be fighting? Because we need to know where we need to be in order to support this fight.
Yeah, and as I mentioned in a previous video, I had a dream about Kamala Harris last night, which would have been Sunday, the 29th of December. And I was talking to her saying, you told us that when we fight, we win. You need to lead this fight. When are you going to start? Because we need you to lead. And I was not getting an answer. And it was, I'm just getting so upset that, here Trump, he fights when he doesn't have a leg to stand on and he's willing to fight. And he's got this crazy ability to somehow succeed, even though he's fighting, he's like Don Quixote. It's like Don Quixote actually beating the windmill. It's just so frustrating to see him fight and not face accountability. And yet here's someone who's on all appearances seems to be a very honorable person, very intellectual person, someone who is a fighter, someone who knows right from wrong, yet she's outwardly doesn't seem to be doing anything to lead this charge. And I just want to know at this point, are you going to do something, or are you just going to hang us all out to dry?
This, there have been a number of clues dropped or hints dropped over the last few weeks with regards to future actions of the Democratic Party with challenging this election. But we are now here on December 29th as we record this, and there hasn't been any movement. Crickets. That doesn't mean things aren't happening. A lot of things could have happened. And maybe a decision was made not to move forward. Maybe there is a decision to move forward, but they don't have all the stars and moons and planets aligned. But it's really frustrating to know in your heart of hearts that something was stolen from you and nothing is being done about it that you can see. You're getting no reassurance that anything is being done.
No validation that what you feel to be true is actually true, and that justice is being served. It's once again, and I hate to beat this drum, but I'm going to beat it at least one more time. To me, it's like It's a Wonderful Life, where George gets the evil bad guy gets all the money, and George gets saved by the community. It's like, okay, yay, I'm glad that happened, that Jimmy Stewart's character, everyone rallied around him, but it's not that satisfying of an ending, because the person that was really the bad person never faced a consequence or a comeuppance for his bad actions.
Yeah, I think that was one of the, as I recall reading on that movie, that was one of the first movies where the villain didn't get his comeuppance, and it really bothered the audience.
Yeah, it's it bothers me to no end, just because Jimmy Stewart's character sacrifices everything. He sacrifices all his own personal hopes, dreams, ambitions, and desires for this town. And yeah, sure, at the end they all rally around him when he needs them, but dang, it's not the most satisfying ending to a movie.
Right.
So I just want to know, Kamala Harris, and Democrats, are you going to actually do something here? for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, we'll let you lead off with this one.
Yeah,
this is your
I'm full of fire and wand.
exactly.
Okay, so are you guys going to actually do anything? Oh my gosh! Now, okay, here's a great card. If you're going to do something, the foundation of the reading, the Knight of Swords, charging forward. It's time to take action. Yeah, no kidding. About damn time. It's like in Monty Python in Life of Brian. We must take action. Yeah, they finally vote to take action. And this calls for an immediate discussion. So hopefully they're actually taking action. The challenge is Ace of Cups. There's strong emotions that they need to keep contained. Yeah, no kidding. I'm feeling them. Underneath it, the Six of Cups. The transition of power is could be what's at stake here. It's also things ain't what they used to be. You know, we had our beliefs of how things used to be in the past, and we're just all reminiscing about how wonderful things used to be. But it could also be the gift that Biden is giving to Kamala Harris. Here you go, take the ball and run with it. It's that whole nostalgia card. In the past, the Knight of Cups, there were offers made. Maybe there was some sort of a peace offering, or they were just looking at how do we bring this offer forward so that people remain calm. Current energy is the Five of Cups, sorrow, sadness, the not liking the situation, what we're seeing. This could be how the voters are feeling. It's certainly how I'm feeling. It's just like, damn it. You say you fight, we fight, we win, but I'm not seeing you supporting us. And it's demoralizing to me. It's making me upset. Overarching energy is the Hierophant, taking care of the government. The government has a job to do. They have a role to play, and they need to play their role. Lesson to be learned is the Star. It's to me, the Star is kind of, in this case, might be the democracy and the Constitution, and just protecting those things. Outcome, the world, end of a cycle, end of an era. I mean, the world card should be a really good card. I just don't know how to read it because it's the end of a cycle. Is it the end of the representative democracy as we know it? I mean, it pairs nicely with this Six of Cups where, we get nostalgic about how things used to be done, that peaceful transition of power, but that's coming to an end. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
It could go either way. You got the disappointment with how this is not how she wanted to take. If she takes the presidency, this is not how she wanted it.
No.
And nor how the rest of us wanted it. We wanted that election. Let's face facts. When the election happened, if there was no cheating whatsoever, we would have been thrilled. We would have won the presidency and likely both houses of Congress, and we would have been able to celebrate because, here we are. Now, instead, you have to go and basically state that this election was stolen, that there were shenanigans going on, and there's going to be a 40% of the population who will never believe that you won that election, that you were the one that came in and stole it. And they'll never forgive you for it. And they won't go along with anything you want to do because you're just a no good stinking thief that stole the election from Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And Putin's dancing in the streets.
Yeah,
because everything he wanted to do to destroy the United States is succeeding.
The Five of Cups is how I'm feeling. It's the opposite of joy and happiness.
Yeah.
They took the joy and the happiness and they just poured it into the river. and we're dealing with Trump's craziness there.
Yeah, and the star card really could be that this was her moment. This was her destiny, was to be the president of the United States. And she can, if she doesn't fight, she won't be. And if she does, maybe she will. But, it's like you're going to, there's a lot of stuff you need to do.
So it might not be answering the question, will she actually fight? It's what will happen if she actually fights.
Well, yeah, what you're facing, what you're looking at right now with this current situation here. I would look at this with the data that they've collected. Does she feel like she could win this case in the courts? If there is election interference, was it of a scale that impacted the results? And is it something that would withstand court challenges and you'd come out successfully? Foundation of the reading is the Three of Coins. You got MAGA underneath, agreements and contracts, Queen of Wands, and the fighting. Does she have enough? Yes, she does. The problem is that, you'd have to figure out a way to unify both halves, the ones that would support Donald Trump in the MAGA forms and the Kamala Harris supporters here. How do you get that agreement in place without there being rioting in the streets? That's probably what they're weighing right now. Literally, is it right down to, is it worth the consequences of bringing this up? It's a existential crisis that you've got going on here, because challenging the election like this is going to cause chaos and mayhem, and there will be anger and vitriol and accusations, and it's going to spill out into a brawl. And is it worth it? And I don't have the answer to that. That's not for me to answer. That's for Kamala Harris and Joe Biden to answer. That's their destiny. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and their operatives, they forced this conundrum. And Kamala Harris, by all rights, won this election, should be naming her cabinet posts, or the folks she wants in her cabinet, and getting her cabinet ready to go. And instead, we've got a shit show where, the loudest, dumbest people in this country are walking around, on one hand, super proud of their victory, and on the other hand, angry at the Democrats because how are they going to be the victims when they're the winners? But they are the sorest winners I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
They are winners who act like they've lost. And I do wonder if the reason why they are winners acting like they've lost is because they deep down they know that this isn't right. No, they can't shake it. They can't shake the feeling that they've lost and that it's going to get taken away from them. It's almost this is overstating it, but you cheated to win a game, and you know that they're reviewing the tape, and you're going to get caught cheating, and so you're really angry that you won because they're going to take it away. So even though you've won, you're still acting like you've been betrayed. It's I don't even know how to begin to describe it.
Did a pretty good job there. Okay. Will the election results get overturned?
Four-quarter makes it simple.
Okay. Got the
government. Of course, you make it difficult.
Yes. The devil card. Seven of Wands.
Fight.
No way out. Oh, God.
Yep.
Well, will it get overturned? Well, okay. See, foundation reading is the government.
Mm-hmm.
And the main clarifier is the devil card. Trump is currently president-elect. The current energies, we don't see a good way through this or out, around this.
Why are you saying current energy? That's clarifiers.
Oh, these are clarifiers. Okay,
Yeah, those are
so
clarifiers. Those
are
all explain the government.
these all explain the government? Okay, so
Yeah.
not that it's a situation where we've not been in a situation like this before,
Yep.
and we feel like our hands are tied. That action needs to be taken to defend this government, but Trump he's the president-elect currently, and if we take action, chaos ensues. So it's basically
It's a repeat of what I just showed you. It's like there's corruption in the government, and if you fight, you'll win. That's what that Summit of Wands is. You're fighting for a position advantage, or you can be the victim and just take it.
Yeah.
If you don't fight, you've done it to yourself because you have the ability to fight and win, take off the chains. Otherwise, we're stuck with you, and literally, what are you going to do? Because no matter what you do, there's going to be chaos. Right now, there will be less chaos on the short term if you let Donald Trump be inaugurated as the 47th president, because the Democrats have kind of resigned themselves to the fact that he's in there. Yeah. And if you go in now and say, no, actually, we found that there's been a problem and actually Kamala Harris won, well, all these people that have thought they've won for the last month or 2 months are now going to be big mad because they've been lied to, and they're going to feel like it's been stolen from them. But at the same time, it's been stolen from us.
Yes.
The only difference is there's a maturity on one side that doesn't say have a tantrum and roll over cars and shoot people because you didn't get your way. But that doesn't mean that you should give in to the toddler that has a tantrum every time things don't go their way.
Well, yeah.
Because that's not fair either.
Yeah. Well, that's one of those things where, as a parent,
yes,
you don't let them get away with that, because what they learn is every time something doesn't go their way, they have a tantrum so that they get what they want.
Yeah. Bill Cosby in his book Fatherhood. Now, I've got very mixed emotions on Bill Cosby. But his book of Fatherhood, he mentioned that parents don't want justice. They want peace and quiet.
Yes.
And this is literally the embodiment of justice versus peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm. They want order.
So that's no decision. Honestly, it's like no decision is going to be revealed to us at this time. This is what is complicating the decision. This is what they are weighing on their decisions. Yeah, I know, right? Good times.
Yeah. All right. I don't got anything more.
I know, it's not satisfying. Don't you just want to get that? Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, she's charging forward and gonna lop off the heads of those who stand against her, type of thing. But seldom are things really that cut and dry. It's usually a lot more gray in it.
The Knight of Swords is a good start. If you follow it up with the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, some
it's
good
just,
old.
Yeah, and again, that's the energy as of December 29th. Lord knows by the time this has gone up, everything could have changed in the last week.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching this video and supporting our channel. We do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Give us a thumbs up if you like these videos. Subscribe. We put out new videos every day at midnight Pacific time. Leave a comment. I read them all, respond to many, and we give you a secret card at the end of every video.
You give us a secret card? A brand new card?
A brand new card. Today's secret card is the Fool.
That's a brand new card.
We're on a new journey.
This is it. Welcome, folks. Welcome to your own personal form of hell.
It's
brave new world.
We'll see what path we go down. It's no matter what we choose, it's going to be a new path for us.
Yeah, 2025 is just going to be stupid. Sorry, it just is. It started with 2020, and it just hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah.
It got a little calmer for a couple of years there. All right, we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Bye.